Well, hello again. I'm wearing the same outfit because it's the same day. Right, so let me have a think. What am I going to do? What am I going to show you? Well, I've got a new copy of the Inside Crochet. And on the front it's got the Moomins. I'm not sure if you got Moomins in the United States, but they were very, very popular when my son was small, and I think they've actually got a new following, somebody that's a bit older. Right, first of all, in the book is a very pretty shawl there called Not in Service. It's very, very pretty. I think it actually shows it in different colours as you go further along. Then you've got a beach top and you've got some jewellery. What have we got? A skirt, granny square skirt, and a rug. Hopefully there'll be better pictures when you get further. Little girl's hooded cardigan on this side. This side is the stripy sweater. And I think there's a lighthouse or something on the other one. These are bags, cushions. Now the rug, I think, is actually an advert for a pattern. I don't think it's actually in this in the magazine. Yeah, this is Meet the Moomins. There's the Moomins. Moomin and Snork Lady. Again, I think you have to be a certain age. I remember my son being very keen on the Moomins when he was young. Done in the pineapple stitches, I think it's called. You call it? No, crocodile stitch. Pineapple stitch. Crocodile stitch. 2 tea cosies. Maybe it's because it reminds me of a pineapple and not a crocodile. That's a very nice blue cardigan and a summery top in lemon. What have we got here? Throws, mats, cushions. A little baby dress. I think we're up to the instructions now. Yeah, it's Almiha's shawl, Almiha shawl. For those of you who are interested, it does have chart for that. I know a lot of people say, has it got a chart? Has it got a chart? That's the pineapple lace top. A little difficult to see because it's in such a pale colour, but Saint-Tropez beach bag. Lacy halter top. Now that doesn't really float my boat because it's for a lady with no boobage whatsoever. Yeah, very flat chested you have to be to wear that. Moroccan sarong. It's alright to protect your modesty if you want to walk on the beach, you know, to go and get a drink or something from one of the stalls that they have on the beach. Vintage lace blanket. It doesn't show very well because it's in cream, but it's a nice pretty blanket. Giles nautical jumper done in stripies. Oh, lighthouse puzzle. I'm not quite certain how you put it together, but it's a lighthouse puzzle. I think you crochet a lot of circles, you know. It's like remember the clouds, there's a wooden bit up the middle and you put all the circles on in the right shape to make it something. That's the Amelia hoodie. You know, they do put these things on children that, you know, are too big for the jumpers. So they look all stretched and pulled. But all children are different sizes. I suppose they say they want a 3-year-old or something like that. Oh, it's a frog prince. That's me saying it looked like a, what does it say? It looked like a pineapple. It's a frog prince. Miami mat. It's just a mat for taking on the beach or lying on. The cardigan is the Laurel cardigan. It's done quite fine, I think, but it's very pretty. Yeah, delicate lace cardigan, ideal for summer layering. Oh yeah, the pinafore dress set actually for the baby's actually got little frilly knickers. Woo! Frilly knickers as well that go with it, can you see? Trying so hard not to show the instructions. Dressing table set, that's your little mat thing. Oh, it's a Tunisian crochet lampshade. I'm always scared of fire. You know, with crochet or fabric lampshades, I'm always scared the bulb will set them on fire. I made one out of raffia once when I was at school. I was scared to death of it. You know, because the teacher said, you've got to have a very low wattage bulb in, otherwise it'll melt it or this, that. I thought, oh no. Scares me to death. Anyway, that's that. And I also ordered that pattern, which is very, very nice. It's a Serdar pattern. It's quite a modern pattern. 1421. It's done in a basket work stitch, which is very boyish, which is what I wanted it for. And it goes up to 7 years old. And the lady who sent it to me also sent me this magazine, which is written in Spanish as well as in English. They're going to be a little bit difficult for you to see because they're so dark, but they're mostly knitted anyway. But there are a couple of knitted ones I like. That's an unusual. A lot of them are good ideas though, even though they're in finer wool. I would take the idea of it, you know, and transpose it onto something else. I mean, that actually is very nice. That's a little cardigan. But you can't see it because it's so dark. The same with that. That's a lovely maroon zipper with a black collar. They look so, so pretty. These as well. I know I'm not much of a knitter, but these are really attractive. And I just wish they weren't on such dark pages. You know, they'd put the designs onto white. They would have, you know, shown up much, much better. And that, of course, crochet. That's me. Closer to my heart. Although it would have to be a bit longer for me to cover up my belly. Anyway, what do we go? We go to the back then. I think these are knitted again at the back. Apparently fringing is all in, according to my friend Tesco, which is one of our supermarkets in the UK. I've got a lot of things that are boho-ish with fringe around the bottom. So it must be the summer. Apparently it's boho this summer, according to the UK anyway. And that's quite pretty. As is that. That's the sweater. That's pretty too. Woo! Dropping everything. See what I mean? You can't see them. They're beautiful, but you can't see them. The shawl is crochet, I think. Again, I can't tell because it's too dark. And that's a pretty, pretty shawl there, but it's knitted again. Some pretty things in it. And that's the one next to the last page. I just hope you can see them because they're so dark. Now this is a magazine called Crochet. It's in Spanish, but it does have some English, but it's a little, not for a beginner, because the translation's not always very good. And this is edition number 68, if you can still get it. I don't know whether you can or you can't. Right, opening time. I know I should have opened them off camera, shouldn't I, but I just suddenly decided, right, I'm going to do the second video. I'm going to do it now. Oh, it's my sari silk. I bid for this on Etsy. It's quite a rough feel to it. So I probably would use it in with something else, not on its own. Because I should imagine the yardage is not very good because it's very heavy. But I'd have to spread it out a bit really, because I think for what I paid for it, it's a very pretty yarn, but for what I paid for it, you know, to actually sell it on. Because everybody has their cut out of it before I get any money. It would be ideal if I didn't. What on earth is this? I've forgotten. Oh, this is my back support. I've decided I need a new back support. My other one isn't quite big enough. So it's just got some sort of, you know, steel rod supports down the back. So I'm hoping that will do the trick when I'm having a bad back day. And the last one is in a shoebox. Shoebox, where are we? These are another of my Etsy purchases. After being so good. I don't know whether you watch Claire Bob Wilson 123, but she's going, oops, I did it again with her videos saying she shouldn't be buying yarn. Well, I am the same. I mean, Margaret Sheepishly Sharing, Margaret Orlando, did say that we need to have a Yarny Anonymous. I think it was either her that suggested it, or maybe it was Bob Wilson 123. We need, like, Gamblers Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, whatever Anonymous. We need a Yarn Anonymous. I know you've all got the same problem as me, but mine is out of control, completely out of control. Right, this one says, oh, thank you for your purchase. Best wishes from Jean. Oh, now this one takes me back. I remember this one now. It's called Emu Astrakhan. And I made a lovely jacket of cream with it years ago. And it was absolutely gorgeous. The only drawback is it's hand washed because it's, I don't know whether it's all wool or not, but it's a B for shrinking. It's mostly wool, I think it's 96% wool. It's got little curly bits on it. So crochet, it's a no, but knitting it is a yes, yeah. And, but I loved that Astrakhan jacket. It was cream and it had stripes of colour on it. And I wore it to death. It's one of those, you know, you wear it while it's so shabby you don't take it off. I mean, to be honest with you, I was very ruthless when I was in the wool shop because I couldn't keep my wool as long as you perhaps do, because if it started to look a little bit tatty and I wore it in the shop and people are going, what wool's that? You know, and if it starts looking a bit tatty, they're like, well, we won't buy that then. They forget that I've worn it like every day for about 2 years, you know. And I'll hold my hands up, I'm not the best woolly washer in the world. And so they did tend to go a bit fluffed up and a bit shabby, looking very quickly. So I had to have a constant supply. So, I mean, I really wish I'd have kept half of the ones that I gave away, because it was like easy come, easy go when I was in the shop. And that's the way it was, you know. Oh, I can make another one. Oh, I can make another one. At the time, I was also knitting like crazy on my knitting machine, so when I think about all the gorgeous things I made on my knitting machine, I'm so cross with myself that I don't get back into it, you know. Anyway, so I'm going to go now and try out my corset. My back support. It's not a corset, is it? But you know what I mean. Maybe it'll hold the front in as well as the back. So if you see me sitting upright like that next time I make a video, you'll know that I'm wearing it. Anyway, it's getting a little bit late for taking my photographs of all the, if you watched the previous video, all the crochet items that I brought back from Cloud9. I mean, I must stress, I've not fallen out with Cloud9, they're a brilliant place. It's just that they are too far away from me. I can't keep control of what I've got, what I've not got. I can't keep rotating the stock. It's just so far away and I need a lift every time, you know, or to send them by post, which spoils everything because you've got to add the postage onto the cost of everything and you price yourself out of the market. So as I say, my bringing my things home from Cloud9 has got nothing to do with Cloud9. They're a lovely shop, and if you ever get to bake up, you must go and see them. And so that's about it really. So I think I'll just say bye. And it is the same day, that's why I'm wearing my same outfit. And I found the beads that I lost. Found these and I found the butterfly ones. I'm still missing a black necklace that must have slid down the back of some. I have a terrible habit at night of taking them off and putting them down somewhere. So they probably slid down the back of a unit or something. I'll find them one day. So, once again, bye. Have a nice weekend. Bye now.